Flosstube, I'm Sally, I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is the 15th of January 2025 and this is Flosstube number 90. A very warm welcome whether you are a new or a returning viewer. It is lovely to have you here. If you are not subscribed and you like what you see, I would very much appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and also the bell so that you know when I upload a new Flosstube. Happy New Year to you all. I do hope it's started out to be a good one. I was going to film on the 2nd of January but then I decided not to, so here I am. So I am going to get started. I do have a bit to show you today. I've got a few finishes, I've got some new starts, I have some Stitchy Christmas gifts and I have some Stitchy kindness as well. So why did I put that there? As you can see, I am filming. I'm filming in my living room again. I filmed in front of the Christmas tree last time, which was over that way. And Dawn mentioned that she could imagine me sitting there stitching. So I thought, right, I'm gonna film in my stitchy spot. So this is where I actually film, which is next to my French doors, and this is where my stitched ornament tree goes. So you can see a little bit of stitching dotted about. You can also see some pop vinyls, my husband's Lego up here. Yeah, it's lived in, let's put it that way. So I'm going to start off by showing you my January planner. So if you've been here before, you will know that I bought a 5-year planner off Amazon. Book of Days is lovely. I just decided that I wanted to save myself a bit of money, so that's January so far. And then December, when I can find it. I'm out of practice. There we go, December. I'm sorry about the light, it's not that great. I was trying to film without the light on, but I've had to put it on and I've nowhere to stand my ring lights. So there was only one day in December where I didn't stitch, which was New Year's Eve, because the girls and I were playing some board games and things, so I didn't stitch. I hope you can hear me alright as well. My husband bought me some wireless earphones and I was hoping to be able to use those because they do have a microphone on them, but I can't get them connected to my laptop, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong or whether they will actually connect. I'm going to have a better go with them at some point. So I'm going to get started now with my stitching because that's what you're here for, not to listen to me waffle. So as I said, I've had 3 finishes in December since I last saw you, and this is one. Oh dear, the light is really not very good, is it? If I continue to film here, I'm going to have to find a way of getting my ring light in, I think. So this is Shepherd's Bush, Holly and Ivy, and I stitched it with everything from the kit, the fabric, the silks. This was my December sale with my lovely friend Chris, who is Crisscross Corner on Instagram, and I just love this. It just made me remember why I love Shepherd's Bush so much. So really, really enjoyed stitching that. I haven't ironed it yet because I'm not going to iron it until I frame it. So really, really pleased with that. Absolutely love it. Did cause me some problems. There are some mistakes, but that's fine. I'm not overly bothered about that. And then my next finish was Barbara Anna Designs Through the Woods ornaments, and this is from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitch 2016 Christmas Winter issue. And I stitched this for Barbara Anna Wednesdays with my lovely stitchy friend Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows. And also, now let's see if I can remember. I'd rather not mention anybody than forget somebody. But Audrey the Fancy Froggy, Debbie Ann 2018, Sarah.mandla, Sarah crossstitch Sarah, Sue.walker 11, was that it? I do apologise if I've forgotten you. I think that was everybody. I hope. So yeah, this was the piece that I was stitching. Stitched various bits and pieces. So I haven't got the threads because I've put them away. Oh dear. Yeah, this is not a good place to film at all. So this is, I think it's 32 count vintage Stormy Skies or something like that, and I used all the called for DMCs. Right, I'm just going to pause a minute. Yeah, don't think that's any better. I've just closed both the curtains, but yeah, that's no better. I'm sorry, you'll just have to put up with this for now. And then my final finish was this one, and it's Chubby Fox. Sorry about that, I'm having a right going on here. I've just knocked my microphone flying because I decided to open the other curtain to try and make the light better. Yeah, Chubby Fox by Jeannette Douglas Designs, and I stitched this for Beth the Steadfast Stitcher's birthday sal, which was Stitch an Animal birthday sal, and I used DMC conversion. I stitched it on 36 count vintage country mocha, and that's my finish. So I am going to finish it in a similar way to the pattern, but mine will not be a wood block. It will probably just be some card with some fabric on it and some trim around it. So those are my 3 finishes. So of course, finishes means new start. I mean, I was determined not to have any new starts until the new year, and I managed it. So my first new start was Barbara Anna Designs Holy Night, and this is from the 2019 Christmas Winter issue of PMPS magazine, and I am stitching this for Barbara Anna Wednesdays, and also as a New Year's Day start with my lovely friend Sue, who is suexstitch on Instagram, and we both started the same thing. I actually gifted her the chart for her birthday back in October, and then we decided we'd do a New Year's Day start, and I said I've got the Holy Night in PMPS magazine, so shall we start that? So I'm using the called for DMC, and I'm stitching it. I don't know whether it's a 28 count or a 32 count. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was in some bits of, well, it was in a package that lovely Lindsay Wolfie Stitches sent me quite a while ago. Hope you're doing okay, Lindsay. Not seen much of you. I know obviously you're very, very busy with your family. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether it's a 28 or a 32, but that's my progress so far. and I very stupidly started stitching this 1/2, one strand of thread over 2 fabric threads. Didn't think the next time I picked it up I just automatically went and started stitching with 2 strands, but never mind, it's fine. So that will be coming out tonight because it's Wednesday, at least I think it's Wednesday. It is that one. And then my next new start is with lovely Sarah, Sarah, and we started this one, which is Modern Folk Embroidery Dream of a Winter Garden. I love the colours in the mock-up. I'm assuming that they are the Roxy Floss colours, but I couldn't justify buying those, so I am using the DMC conversion, and the colours are just as beautiful, I think. So these are the colours, the DMC conversion. Not that you can see them terribly well, they're a wee bit of a mess, as always. My threads never seem to be tidy, and I've got different lengths there because, yeah, just because, really. That's excuse this, it's got shoved in the bag and it is rather creased. So I'm stitching this on a piece of 36 count Winter Moon linen by Zweigart, not that you can tell it's that. And I've just got that tree done in the middle, and I just love that, just love how it looks. Really pleased up to now. So at the moment I am stitching this and the Barbara Anna on a Wednesday because I don't have a free slot to put it on another night. And you know me, I do not like having a huge amount of whips, which is why I keep telling myself I am not buying any more project bags because I don't need any. And then my next new start, oh, I've got my my Mill Hill kit beaded holiday kit that lovely Sharon sent me quite a while ago. I keep thinking I'm going to start this, and then it never happens. So I thought I'll get it out and put it into a project bag, and then just maybe one day. So Elaine, lovely Elaine, my lovely stitchy friend Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher, we started the Lotus Lake Stitching sheep calendar on the 4th of January. And there are 1 or 2 people joining in with this with us. Debbie from New Zealand, she's going great guns on this. She's got quite a few of the months stitched. Can't think of who else has joined us, I'm so sorry. So I decided to give myself half a chance of actually displaying some of them this year, that I would start with the March one. Was going to start with February, then I thought no, March gives me a bit longer. If I start the March one, I've got a little bit longer. So it's stitched using DMC, and these are some floss drops that lovely Angela, who is Crafts in the Attic, that she sent me a while ago. She sent me some cough tea to try when I was struggling with my cough, but unfortunately it just didn't seem to help a massive amount. I think it helped a little bit, and it was a shame because it was really nice as well. And she sent me a few bits in with the tea, and these floss drops were in there. So I am stitching all of these individually, and I don't know whether you're gonna. Some of the threads don't really show particularly well. Oh, that shows quite well there. So that's my progress. I'm stitching it on 32 count raw opalescent linen. So I've got enough in a fat quarter to do 6. So then once I've done the 6, I'll have to order some more. But I love that. I think that sheep is so cute. I did make a mistake. Thankfully, I hadn't stitched much of the house. I started it in the wrong colour. So I had to unpick it and restart, but it's fine. So I'm hoping that I might get that finished this week. I've moved it to a Friday now. I'm stitching it on a Friday. Because I stitch sheep with my dear friend Barb, Batty Bat 210, on a Friday. Although I know Barb is still unable to stitch at the moment, bless her. So that was my final new start. I better put that back in there actually. So I'm going to move on to whips now. The first whip I would like to show you is Flossabilities Cabin in the Woods, and this was my birthday start, so it's hashtag Cozy Cabin Birthday Sal. Oh, sorry, the sheep sal, the sheep, yeah, is hashtag Stitch Sheep for 2025. So yeah, hashtag Cozy Cabin Birthday Sal for this one. You can tell I'm out of practice, can't you? I mean, I've only been missing a month. And this chart was a gift from lovely Lauren at Flossabilities. So this was designed by Lauren's brother Sam and charted by Lauren. And I absolutely love it. Love, love, love it. So these are the threads on some lovely floss drops from Charlie Feathers. Oh, I thought something was falling off the arm of my chair then. Yeah, never mind, don't mind me. So I am stitching this on a 32 count Murano grey. I think it's Murano. No, it could be linen actually. Wait, anyway, it's grey with silver stars. And there we are. And I just love this piece. Just look at the colours in those trees. Absolutely gorgeous. I did have a bit of bother. My DMC 503, I had a little bit left on a skein, and when I started to use the new skein it was a slightly different shade, but I'm not unpicking. It will be fine as it is. So loving that, and it's nice to see the progress of some of the people who are joining in with me. So if you are joining in with me, please do tag me in your post on Instagram so that I can come and have a look. And then the next whip, this one I actually put away for a while, just over Christmas, and I finally got back to it last week, and it's Blackbird Designs Loose Feathers Autumn. Still haven't finished this bird yet. I'm trying to get a lot of the other bits done and then go back to filling in there. And these are the threads, it's autumnal colours. So I'm stitching all of these, all three, the summer, winter and summer, autumn, winter on 25 count Nougat by Zweigart. I'm doing it 1/1, and that's where I'm at. So I think since the last time you saw this, I've got the rest of the alphabet stitched up here. I've got the house finished. I've got quite a bit of this, more of this bed done, I think. I don't think, or had I might have done that before. Little bit up here, and I've started on the trees here. I have messed up on this, but I've fudged it. I can't work out where I've messed up. It's somewhere here. But I'm not unpicking it, it's fine. As anybody knows, unpicking 1/1 on 25 count is not the best thing. So I don't think I'm going to do any of the bonus ones out of this. I did think about doing that one, but I think by the time I've stitched all the birds on these, I'll be done. Now, is that lot going to stay there, or is it going to fall off? And then, I don't know why I brought that out, because I haven't even started anything else in that one yet. And then the final whip is Plum Street Samplers Home for Christmas. So I actually stitched quite a lot of this over Christmas. And Saturday night I stitched it along with my dear friend Lainey Main, because I haven't started another stocking yet. I thought I'd hang on a little bit before I start one. I'd like to get this finished quite soon, but there is still a lot to do yet. And Sally's done quite a lot on hers. Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows. I haven't watched Sarah recently. I've just got so behind, but I am hoping to catch up with her soon, so I don't know how she's doing on hers. So this was for Sarah and Sally's Fun for 50 Sal 2024. And I am using the DMC conversion. I'm stitching it on 36 count vintage country mocha, and you will see a big difference in this from the last time I filmed. So I've nearly got all this bottom border filled in. I've got quite a lot of the, I don't know what they are actually, berries, whatever, I don't know, to be honest. I've got most of those done. I've just got the ones at the top and I think this side to do, and then I can make a start on the top border. I did consider leaving it off, but I think it would look odd if I did, so I'm just going to put on my big girl's panties and do the rest. Oh, that's not my final whip. What am I doing? What indeed. So, final whip. In my lovely Paulina Serby Bags bag that she sent me to, oh my god, what's the word? I don't know. Review, I suppose, is the word. Yeah, so my final whip is Long Dog Samplers The Pilgrim. And I am stitching this along with quite a few people. I started this with lovely Elaine, Flossie's, Ellie Welly Stitcher for her 60th birthday in 2023. And I also started it with Amanda. Amanda hosted a Sal, My First Long Dog Sal, and quite a few of us have joined in with that. And I am also using hashtag Long Dog Sampler Sunday, which was started by Hannah, Mrs. Hannah Woolstonholme, and Cheryl, who is crossstitch-crazy on Instagram. and I can't believe I haven't fallen out with this yet, because usually big pieces I end up falling out with them, but I am enjoying this. So these are the threads that I'm using. My Carrie's Creation one has fallen off. So Anchor Black, DMC White, and Carrie's Creations Old World Red, I think it was. Right, let's see if I can get all of this in. There we go. See that? Yeah. So I am working away on page 7. Really enjoying it. Absolutely love this. So I am over halfway through now. And I think I mentioned last time I would like to get this finished this year if I can. It just depends on how well I get on with it. Obviously you get pages like this where it's very intense stitching, then that's probably going to slow me down quite a bit. But yeah, loving that, absolutely loving it. Now, and I guess you will have seen Jack here, who keeps me company when I am stitching. That was he was a Christmas gift from my daughter Jess. Was quite a theme going on actually of Nightmare Before Christmas. Right, I had one piece of haul, or should I say I've had one piece of haul since the last time I stitched, and it was in 2024. I haven't bought anything other than my fabric of the month. So it was this one. It's Doreen Jones Winter Sheep Pot, and it had come up. I don't follow her on Instagram, or at least I didn't, and it just came up in my feed on Instagram, and I went and had a look, and she was obviously just doing the model stitch at the time. It hadn't been released. And then Danielle the Cardiff Stitcher, she tagged me when it was finally released, and I thought, yeah, that is my final chart purchase of 2024, and hopefully a long time in 2025. So yeah, love that, it's gorgeous. Right, I will move on now to my Christmas related stitchy gifts. So I did actually mention this to my husband quite a while ago when it was released, and it's the Bothy Threads Rendale social box. So he bought me that for Christmas, and I'll just give you may well have seen this on other people's floss tubes. It comes beautifully wrapped, all the bits inside. So in this one you got a tote bag, and anybody who knows me knows why I was hoping to get this. And a needle minder, some scissors which say happy stitching on them. My daughter will tell you I don't need any more scissors, but what does she know? And a note, I think it's actually I don't know, a notepad, shopping list, whatever. I won't use it as a shopping list though. And then needle, threads. I need to sort these actually because they're not attached properly, and I'm scared to death that they come off. And the Ada, whoops. And the bottom. Absolutely love that. It is gorgeous. So I don't know when I'll get it stitched, but Lindsay, I will let you know when I'm going to start it, because Lindsay and I are going to do, Lindsay the Cheshire Stitcher we're going to do a stitch along. So I will let you know, Lindsay. I haven't put my Stitchy related Christmas gifts away yet because I thought I want to show you what I got. And then Jess, amongst some other bits and pieces, Jack obviously, she got me the Love Poppet Rockin' Robin. Love that. I think I'm going to, well, Robin wall, bed wall. I do love my beds though. And then she also got me this Nightmare Before Christmas cross stitch kit. And I think I know somebody else has shown this, Nat. So Stitch Nat. Was it you? I seem to think it might have been you. So in this you get threads, Ada, and is it 4 charts in a little booklet. I was very, very tempted to start one of these actually, but I had told myself no more new starts until the new year, so love it. And then Dawn, she sent me a package. Now some of it was for Christmas, some of it was my birthday, and I have asked Dawn's permission to show these. So she sent me Vintage Tulip Designs Welcome Fall. Look how beautiful that is. I love this. I think I love this heart the most at the bottom, but they are all really, really, really pretty. And I don't really have, I mean I do have fall cross stitch. Autumn, it is autumn in this country. Autumn cross stitch that I display, but I don't have a massive amount of it, so I think I'm going to have to get some of those done this year. And this one is Joyful December by Vintage Tulip Designs. And that is really sweet. Really sweet. And not only that, she sent me some fabric. That doesn't show up. It's not as bright as that. It's I don't know what you'd call it actually. Beigey, apricotty maybe. So yeah, that doesn't show at all. But that is a nice big piece of fabric as well. Big fat quarter there. And she also sent me this floss keeper. If I can just open it without throwing it everywhere. So as you can see, you've got a ring in there that you can hang your floss from, and it keeps it all nice and neat in there. That is a super idea. And just if you're interested, those are made by Frog and Fudge Designs, which I know Dawn has mentioned quite a lot on her floss tubes. I just kept the card in there so that I could show you. Just do that up. And then she also sent me a little bag of goodies from Stitch Basel. So I'll just show you very, very quickly what's in it. So we have a needle minder, which was made by Crescent Moon Maker. I like that as well because your needle actually goes inside. And then there was a scissor fob, which was made by Dawn. That's not really working very well. No, none of it's working. I am so sorry about this. This maybe wasn't a good idea trying to film here. Oh, that was nearly better. That is absolutely beautiful. And then now I am not going to try and pronounce that. It's a lucky worm. And this was made by Catherine Franson. Look how cute. Look how cute that is. The colours are not showing up very well. It's much more vibrant than that. There's pinks and yellows and purples in that. It's really sweet. And what else have we got? One of these, cannot remember what they're called. And that's actually lilac, it's not blue, it's lilac, and it's absolutely beautiful. And that's who it was made by. And then finally a little sample of 36 count Edinburgh linen from Jude Designs called Seashell. And that's not, it's not blue, it's again, it's like a lilac-y colour. So I'm looking forward to using that. I've never had Jude fabrics before, so I am very much looking forward to finding something to stitch on that. So thank you so much, Dawn. It was just such a beautiful package to receive. She didn't expect it to arrive before Christmas, and it did. So I popped it all under the tree rather than open any of it, because I wasn't sure which was Christmas and which was birthday, so I will just leave it all under the tree. So that is gifts, and then I received a gift voucher for Talking Dog Stitchery from lovely Sue. Sue is a regular viewer of my floss tubes. Also follow each other on Instagram. Yeah, Sue has sent me a gift voucher for various places for I think this is about the 3rd year now. And I just cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. It's really lovely when people enjoy your floss tubes, and I don't know, I'm not very good with words, I'm so sorry, but just know, Sue, that I do appreciate it so much. Haven't decided what I'm going to spend it on yet. Think it'll be fabric, possibly some primitive hair fabric to stitch my Christmas Carol ornaments on. So yeah, thank you so much, Sue. I have messaged you privately to thank you. So yeah, I think that's everything I had to show you. I say I'm so sorry, it's a bit hit and miss this morning. I don't think I will film here again. Probably film over in that corner rather than over here, but I just wanted to show you my stitchy spot. It's my light here. So what do I have up on the wall here? There's a Christmas mystery from Lizzie Kate, Saviour's Praise by Shakespeare's Peddler. That was a collaboration between Hands On Design, Somehow Stitchworks and Ink Circles. There is Stitches Through the Years, Waiting for Santa possibly. That was one of my 6 for 60 that I did December 2023. This is a Lizzie Kate here. This is a little speedway thing out of Cross Stitcher magazine years ago. Then we've got Winter by the Cricket Collection. We've got the East Yorkshire map. Another Lizzie Kate over there. Sprang on myself. This was a gift from Lainey. So Blackbird designs, that's another Stitches Through the Years. This is something I made up for my husband because he's a massive Speedway fan, but Hull Vikings when they were racing. This is a gift, I can't see it properly. Yep, that was a gift from Lainey as well. I think that's a bit, there's some dotted about here, but you can't really see those. That was a gift from Sue Cross Stitch. This one you can't see very well, that was a gift from Christine. I think that's about it that you can see. These are some little paintings up here that I used to have pen pals. One of my pen pals did those. Yeah, can't really see anything else. Anyway, I'm just going to have a quick look at my notes. They're not very comprehensive notes, so I may well miss something. So, plans for this year, I'm just going to use my decisions wheel to pick what I want to stitch when I finish something. Last year, I did spin it and think, no, I don't want to stitch that. So this year, I really want to, go, yeah, I'm going to stitch that one. I'm not going to spin again and sort of cheat a little bit. So I am hoping to join in with Sally's Best of British Sal for this year. I do have quite a lot of British designers in my stash. I've got Carol at Samplers and Stitches. I've got Lauren at Flossabilities. I've got Yaz at Yasmin's Made with Love. I've got my Doreen Jones piece. I've got my Rendale box there. Bothy Threads Rendale box. Who else have I got? I've got the 2 seasonal freebies from, oh my god, what are they called? I can't remember. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. No, I can't remember. I've got those 2 freebies. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there'll be more British designers that I have in my stash. So I'm hoping to do some and joining with Sally's Sal. I think it's a wonderful idea to showcase British designers. So I think that's about it. Quick life update because I'm going to be at an hour before I've finished, and I don't like having an hour, but I have had quite a bit with my stitch related gifts to show you. So my husband had his left eye done, cataracts on his left eye done on the 30th of December. That's going really, really well. We're on the 3rd week of drops now, and he's really pleased. He just needs to get his eyes tested when he's finished his drops, so that he can get some glasses for reading. He has bought some cheap glasses. He had a follow-up appointment on the phone, and they said that he could get some, so he has got some so that he can actually read. What else? It's been very, very cold. Everywhere else seemed to get snow except for us. We just got rain, and then it dried up, and we just had really, really hard frosts each day. So it's been very, very cold. Been very cold in this house. Yes, I've kind of fallen out. I've kind of fallen out with my house. Fed up of my house. There's no heat in my kitchen, so it's absolutely freezing cold in there. And try cooking with an hoodie on, it just doesn't work. Yeah, I got an hoodie. I bought an hoodie. My husband said to me, for God's sake, get one because you'll find it's a lot warmer. So I got one for half price in the Black Friday sales. My cough's gone again. It's so weird. I was a little bit worried that I was going to have it for a long time, but I didn't have a full-blown cold. It was just a little bit of a, I don't know, bit of sneezing and stuff, and just felt like a bit of a head cold. But thankfully the cough's gone again, so hopefully it will stay away because, yeah. So hoping that this year will be better health-wise, although I am still waiting to go and see about this suspected basal cell carcinoma. I am now past the 23 weeks wait, so I think I'm going to have to ring them up and see what's happening. Abby has gone down to 8 hours from last week. It's really upset her, really. It's really taken its toll on her. But it's as she says, where am I going to get another, if I go for redundancy, where am I going to get another job from at this time of year? So she's just going to bide her time and see what happens. So yeah, I think that is everything. I don't think I have anything else to show you. Hopefully next time I will have my first piece of fabric from Vicky at West Greenloft Yarns. I think it's on its way. In fact, I'm sure it's on its way. And I've paid for this month's, so hopefully I should have. No, I've paid for. Oh, I don't know. I think I've paid for February's. I don't know. And hopefully I will also have my October and December fabric of the month from Kate, Fabrics by Crafty Kate, to show you next time. I haven't gone for this month's because I didn't think I'd stitch anything on it. So hopefully I'm just going to stick to having my fabrics of the month this year, and getting threads if I need to, and any fabric if I need any. I don't want to buy charts. I might treat myself in December, with it being my birthday then, but other than that I don't want to buy anything. I'll just, if I see anything, I'll add it to a wish list, and I'm waffling again, and see how I feel about it later in the year. So right, I'm going because you're just going to be sick of me. So I'm hoping that my views will go back up. I have lost subscribers again, but it is what it is, and as long as there's somebody coming to watch me, well, I would like a few people to come and watch me. I don't want to just be talking to 10 people. But then again, that would be a nice little group. Right, I'm gonna go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and just tell people that I am still here. So thank you so much for watching again. Take care everybody, and I'll see you next time. Hope you get lots of stitching done. Take care. Bye.